You've got questions, we've got answers. Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, answering the questions that new leaders ask us. Actually, it's our goal to help all leaders become more productive, successful, and confident. Today, we're answering this question. We're talking about gossip. We're talking about how to squelch gossip. Are you ready? Let's go. This is the question I was asked specifically, but I've been asked it 100 times in workshops before. It goes something like this: Kevin, how do I reduce the amount of gossip in our office? Now, whenever I think about gossip, I immediately think about mushrooms. And you may wonder why I think about mushrooms, and it's because there's a fact. Mushrooms and gossip have something in common. They both grow in the dark. And so my first piece of advice about squelching gossip is to get at the root cause, which is lack of information, right? So if we have gossip happening in our organization about a business situation that's going on, here's what you want to do. You want to share more. Share more information about what's coming. People are gossiping, or they're wondering, or they're spreading the rumors about the impending change as they believe it to be. So if you're sharing more information, there's less likely that there's room for gossip because people know. And secondly, share sooner. The sooner that you can share the information that you have, the less likely that the gossip will start to build. Now, here's the worst part about gossip in this situation. At the end of the day, if people have been hearing it long enough, they believe that the rumors or the gossip is actually true, which makes your job of communicating the truth even harder. You've got to convince them that what they now believe to be true isn't actually true. So share more and share sooner within the realm of what is you're able to share, but share it sooner and you'll be better off. But sometimes the gossip that we're talking about is gossip about people. So the gossip is about people. So what do you do as a leader to squelch that gossip? One thing is encourage people to share more, encourage people to share the information that they have. So if the gossip is about a person and about what's going on with them, and there's information that would refute that or would clear things up, encourage them to share it. Because if they share it, it will start to squelch the gossip. And encourage people to share sooner as well. You know, if there's an issue or a situation, the sooner that they're willing and able and it's appropriate for them to share, the less likely that the gossip will start to grow and fester, if you will. And then lastly, if the gossip is happening and it's not about information, we're not talking about mushrooms here, but it really is becoming an issue and you got people that maybe perpetually are gossiping, listen, that's impacting productivity, that's impacting relationships, that's impacting the work. So you as a supervisor have a responsibility to set an expectation and coach to that expectation. So if your expectation is that we're not gossiping, that we're not talking about each other, you've got to be very clear about what you mean by that expectation. But once you are clear on it and share it and set it, then you can hold people to it. And it's like any other part of the job. So often we think, well, I can't really coach on that. Why can't you? It's a behavior that's impacting the work, and it can be just as important as any other part of their job. So in both cases, we've talked about gossip going away when the light is shed on it, right? Gossip is like a mushroom, grows in the dark. If we can take the darkness out and bring in the light, we'll solve some of our problems. So share more and share sooner, regardless of the situation. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me close with today's tweet. Better communication reduces gossip. I hope this question and my answer was helpful to you. And if it was, there's a whole lot of resources where that came from. Right here on this site, we've got tons of free resources that we hope that you'll take advantage of to help you be a more effective and confident leader at whatever stage in your career. And not only do we have free resources, but we have things you can pay us for too. And we'd be happy if you took advantage of those. But you know, every other week I record one of these. And so I hope that you'll come, if nothing else, you'll come back for more episodes of these frequently asked questions.